going to breathe in and hold that for about 4 to 6 seconds, and then breathe out and hold the space. So like this. Very simple, very easy box breathing technique. So if you guys want to join me, you can. You can also just do the 5-minute meditation to shield your energy. You don't have to do the breath work if you don't want to. And yeah, let's get into it because I do have to go soon. If you get dizzy at all, please stop the breath work.
Sign 1.
If you get dizzy, stop the breath work and just do the meditation itself.
The 12th dimensional shield building technique.
God damn it.
My declaration of intention is to serve my source. I commit to serve my highest power fully, completely, and totally. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Prepare for meditation. Visualize and feel your connection. Imagine a platinum 6-pointed star, the Star of David, in the center of your brain. As you move that 6-pointed star, your Merkaba star, down the center of your body, see it passing through each chakra and releasing from in between your legs. Send your 6-pointed star to the center of the earth, to the Earth Star. As you connect your star with the Earth Star, feel unconditional love and unity for all. As you connect to the 12th dimensional platinum light, feel that light building momentum through your entire body. As you connect and fill up with the platinum energy, see your 6-pointed star returning back to you, and let it stop at a position 12 inches beneath your feet. As you focus on your 6-pointed star, it will start to spin. As it spins, it will build momentum and create a platform of platinum silver light. This is your 12th dimensional shield. As the shield strengthens, it will build an upward movement of a pillar of platinum white light. Allow that pillar of light to build to a position about 3.5 feet above your head. Feel and sense your entire body encased in the 12th dimensional platinum white light. Allow every cell and every pore of your body to be radiating in the platinum white light. As you focus again in that position, 12 inches beneath your feet, visualize your 6-pointed Merkaba star. Now draw your Merkaba star up through the center column of your body, letting it pass through your chakra column and releasing out of the top of your head. Send your star to a position 3.5 feet above your head. As your Merkaba star again begins to spin, see it create a shield at the top of your 12th dimensional pillar of light. Feel yourself fully encased from top to bottom in your 12th dimensional platinum shield. Now multi-dimensionally ground your shield by focusing on your 6-pointed star at the position 3.5 feet above your head. You now are going to send cosmic heart of our universe, towards Andromeda. As you connect to the core of the universe, allow the crystal star to emanate its connection to you. As you feel protected and supported in your 12th dimensional pillar of light,
thank you so much,
say
baby.
within your heart, thank you, God, and thank you, Ascension Guides. I am unity.
And so we're gonna see, they showed me the dragon animal deck, the dragon card, which is the cover of the deck. So let me see if that's the deck they want me to use. Yeah, so they want me to do the animal deck. Normally I would do the deck that I used for myself in the morning for the collective, but so this is what they kept showing me in my meditation. And I also do like have when we do the shield, have my dragons like circling and you know, intertwining around the shield as extra protection, and obviously like it's like a good visualization. But today a mermaid showed up, and I already know what that's about, so it was really funny. The mermaid, like one of my mermaid guides showed up, and she just was like sitting at the top of the shield just chilling, and like she started wrapping around it at the beginning, and I was like, well, you're not like gonna be long enough. I mean, I guess you could be if you wanted to be, but let's just leave that to the dragons, and we can do we can have you sit at the top like a pretty mermaid that you are. So that was really cool. So we're gonna do the animal spirit reading for you guys right now real quick. Get my tattoo appointment at 1 o'clock, and I gotta stop and grab money out of the bank, so the ATM. So okay, let's see what we have for the collective. Okay, the whale and the tiger. It is the year of the tiger. That's awesome. Yeah, so I just started doing that live and saying hi. Oh, have a great day. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in. The otter. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'm gonna get my glasses on so I can actually see what it says. This book is great too because it's such a quick definition, and then I can just expand on it, and I like that. So the otter, I think I just opened right up to it. Hold on, I just saw it. Okay, the whale. So we're gonna do the whale first. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace and ancient wisdom. Okay. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability, and that's amazing. That's beautiful. That's all that shadow work we've been doing, all of that healing work we've been doing for ourselves. It's coming to fruition now. We're finally coming into our full, like that initiation phase is happening. We went through the awakening. We went through the shadows, the dark nights of the soul. For me, like I went through years of dark night, like, you know, so, and I'm sure a lot of you did too. So I was in living in addiction for 10 years or more. So I was, very unstable, and finally that emotional stability is coming in again, and I'm finding myself again. I'm going through a rebirth. We all are. And that initiation is finally happening. The transformation is complete. Okay? Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain. As they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and the depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, which that is so funny because I've never gotten this card, and that is definitely what the world's going through right now. It feels like things are getting very sticky. Oh my god, as I said that. Okay, so it's been snowing all morning and finally stopped snowing, and I just saw like a big piece of snow like fly by my window. Like it looks like an orb, but it was I know it was a piece of snow, but it was a big ass piece of it wasn't whatever. Okay. We can depend on the whale personalities and everything. All else seems lost, and trust in them to be our beacon in the darkest hour. That is what we are. That is what the light workers, the shadow workers, like all of the beings that are on this planet right now that are here on a particular mission, are here for a particular purpose of pioneering this ascension. We are here to literally raise the vibration of the collective by raising our own vibration. I just posted a video about this. By raising our vibration, we raise the collective by default because we make up the collective. When we start realizing and understanding our power to create our reality, things are going to drastically change. They already have. They already have started. The process. Holy fuck! I just saw an orb up there. the process has already begun. We are already within the momentum has happened. Like we're within the fucking ascension. Like we are the second coming, right? Like this shit is not. I just saw another snowflake. It is not snowing out, I promise. So I can't. Okay, so anyway, calm, steady, deeply compassionate, and that compassion is important too, right? Because when we understand that you're a reflection of me and I'm a reflection of you, we don't have that ego and that judgment and that jealousy or competitive nature anymore that we've been conditioned to have, that we've been programmed to believe is like part of like what we're supposed to feel. Like that's part of being human and stuff, but like we're not competing, we're working together, right? We're not like it's so much more than, you know, working hard and like being competitive or consistency. Even consistency is important, but like if you need to take a day off, a week off, a month off, take that time for yourself. Take that time to do the like inner healing and regain like that balance and that stability, because that's where like that depth will come from, and that deep like understanding of yourself and your gifts, and that initiation will start to happen once you go into hermit mode. It means something big is coming. When you really have to go into that mode. Like I took a whole weekend for self-care and everything. Like I feel so much more clear now about like my path, and like things are definitely, I still have a lot of questions and I'm still, you know, but I feel better now that I've taken time for myself, like some real like 3 days to myself. Didn't make a video, I didn't do any makeup, like I took time alone, right? I didn't do a live, like stuff like that. So taking that time for yourself is so important, and it'll bring in that compassion, because you'll understand that everybody's going through something, and we can all be understanding instead of judgmental. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see the whale. I mean, the otter. I want to look at the otter next. My son is in there like just, you need to take a nap. I probably shouldn't be playing this music. I need to play some more relaxing sound, but I'm about to leave. And he's gonna, my dad's gonna watch him. Anyway, unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child. Oh my God, available inner child work, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness that is literally part of one of my confirmations since I was a baby. Like, I'm a baby, but since I was like 6 years old, I would lay in bed at night and get so like, I can't explain it, the giddiness that I would feel thinking about how I'm gonna change the fucking world. At like 6 and 7 years old, you guys, I would lay in bed just like, I'm gonna change the world. I'm me. Like, this is what I would think. I'm like, I'm me. I'm Andrea. I'm me. Like, that was what would go through my mind. And I'd get so happy and giddy and excited to change the world. And, you know, by the time I was a teenager, that turned into like a fucking spiral of Kundalini awakening and substance-induced awakening that I was not, I just wasn't ready for. I don't want to say, like, it was premature in the essence that my brain wasn't like fully developed and ready, and I was not mentally stable for that like kind of awakening yet. And I was raised Catholic, so I had all these like savior complex and all these fucked up like outlooks and things that I thought I understood but I didn't. And yeah, so we all have our ups and downs, and we have to be very careful within like overwhelming ourselves, or, you know, taking on more than we can actually handle, because you can handle a lot, and the universe is never going to throw anything at you that you cannot get through and handle. But don't push yourself to the brink of like insanity, what feels like, right? So it's so important to remember. Thank you, babe. It's all on my website, and I offer like I do like light language and runes and stuff on top of it, like to make that into like more of a background if you want to look at my site, or we can do a trade or something. I don't know if you have a shop. I'm so excited to chat with you. I'm so excited that I'm like meeting all these beautiful people on this app. I really am. It's amazing. But anyway, okay, so otter energy is giddiness, reverence for life itself, okay? Without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs this question and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. So, and this is full of love and needs nothing. So this is balance. These are all balanced. So having that like compassion, right? And that is where that compassion comes from, when you finally get into that energetic alignment with love and gratitude and compassion. Like the last couple of videos that I made in the mirror are all about that stuff, are all about how love and the vibration of love brings you into connection with your lost loved ones, with your passed on loved ones, and how it's just different when you're at a vibration of, like, it's okay to feel grief. It's okay. Yes, that's part of the process. But don't live in that grief. Don't live in that sadness, right? Because that's gonna bring you like at the vibration where you're not gonna be able to connect with them as easily, because they're up here, and then when we're down in this morning, and that's okay to be in that state. Like, that's part of the process for a lot of people. My grandma just passed away last month very suddenly, and I cried. I was upset, obviously. It was upsetting. But I understand she's still with me. And now she's like such a funny part of my guide team, the ancestor team. Like, the first thing she said to me, and I heard her so loud and clear, was, "Can you hear me?" It was so her. It was so fucking cute. And I was just like, yeah, like, it was so precious. And it was like on my grandpa's birthday or on Valentine's Day, one of the two. Because my grandpa's birthday is February 13th. She passed away the 9th. Or the 10th. The 10th. She passed away the 10th. So right before his birthday, oh my god, oh, I love it. And then the wind just hit the pine tree just so that a bunch of snow just like flew off of it in like beautiful way. Wow. And then the day after she passed, so many different things happened throughout my entire family. Like, my aunt saw like an angel reflection thing from the window that she's never seen since, and she sent us all a picture of it and stuff. My other aunt, she could smell my grandpa's cologne. She's got that clairaudience. That's probably where, like, and I have that too. And then I was hearing, when I was waking up in the morning, every morning, and I saw a hawk yesterday when I was making a video about it, fly right over my head on my walk. Okay, I have like the videos down in there somewhere, so it's hawks. And then I have an even better video on my Snapchat. But anyway, so I've been hearing these hawks it's like they have a nest or something near, like, in one of the trees in my backyard, because I have these really tall ass pine trees, and I wouldn't be surprised. But like, they have been very present since she passed, and I've had hawk familiars since last summer. I saw one, the first time I saw it twice in a row on one day. I saw it 2 times. I left my house and came back, and it flew right over my head as I was walking in the door. And right before that, I saw it on my live over across the street, and it's like, I definitely have a hawk familiar. It's really, really beautiful. I'm a medium. Yeah, so I would consider myself a medium. I'm a Reiki master. I am definitely a psychic. I mean, we all have that ability, but it's a matter of putting the effort in, putting the time in. It's like working out a muscle. If you go to the gym every day, you're going to build your muscles up more than somebody that isn't going to the gym every day. So if you're working and meditating and doing the breath work and doing the shadow work and doing the, putting the time and the effort in to work and doing, the deity offerings, and you don't have to do all that, but I'm saying, like, even just making a little space for your ancestors is going to bring you closer to your abilities. Everyone has it within them. It's just a matter of, like, really awakening and initiating into it, which takes years. I mean, I've been doing this now consistently for almost 3 years. I was into it when I was younger and stuff, but it comes and goes. Yeah, so you guys can yes, the hawks have been intense. My son's waking up about that, but let's read this last card. Lunar forest, ease in darkness, feminine energy, okay? Once again, that shadow work is coming out. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. It's just the new moon, too. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour. And the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time, my wing is tingling. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. And that is something that people can fear. Okay, it says passionate, strong, sensual here. So, like, there is a sense of, that's very unknown, very uncertain, and for me especially, oh my god, you guys! I saw there was a card flipped over in here, okay? Like, I was like, okay, there's definitely a card flipped over in there. Tell me why. You guys already know what it is. Tell me why. So fucking in my face lately. These hawks have been like, holy god, guacamole, you guys. That is insane. I was like, there's definitely a card like flipped over in here.
Okay, so let's see what it says. Yes, because the hawk is about divine, like, messengers. They are, you know, your guides are coming through for sure within this hawk energy. And the shark, too. Get the fuck out. I opened right up to the shark, and the shark is at the bottom. So we'll read the shark, too, real quick. The shark, directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. Ooh. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest and be totally ourselves or say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong. But when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Whoa, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. So my wings tingling again. It is definitely time for that shadow work, that deep, difficult trauma that I know for me is when I went through that Kundalini awakening at age 17 and I was terrified. I'm working through that right now. That is why I'm able to talk about it with you guys and not have a fucking panic attack, because it is my deepest, darkest shadow for sure. So that shark energy is telling us, oh my gosh, these cards are crazy today. That shark energy is telling us to remember our power within that shadow. Remember that there is deep and unique, individual to you, special to you, power in that shadow that you don't want to face. And I know it's terrifying. All of it, everything about it. That deep power is even scary to think about. But it's something that we are all meant to integrate and grow and work through. I just blocked them, so that's weird. Anyway, but I'm gonna be getting off soon anyway. So I'm doing this for free, so that's what's funny. But anyway, so yeah, working with that energy that is kind of intimidating for you. And then we have the elk pop out just now too, so I'm gonna read that. Stable, resilient, headstrong. Okay, so this is about supportive, kind, and consistent father-like energy. It can also just be like that stability, that root chakra work that needs to be done. That routine maybe. Like the video I just made about having a morning routine changed my life, and it's continuing to like make me. I every day I'm like amazed by how that consistent morning routine has made the difference that it has. So really getting some kind of stable thing, even if it's just like doing a simple affirmation every morning and giving yourself a hug, like, and drinking a glass of water, you know, like nourishing your body, eating breakfast, stuff like that. It doesn't have to be complex. It can be very simple. Okay, and then last one not least, we have our hawk. Okay, so let's look at our hawk. I love it. I love it. It's just, I love, you can't make this shit up, man. Spirit is always just like, ha ha ha, you can't make this shit up, man. That's how I feel sometimes. Okay, watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity, as I said. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as the bigger picture. As well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you. Sorry, you guys can't see it, my bad. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you. And the winds are shifting. My wing is so buzzing right now, y'all. I'm done. And the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. Yes, this is what I was saying, you guys. I've gotten this card quite a few times. I'm telling you, the hawk is like one of my familiars. And they're like buzzing. Like my middle like spine is tingling right now. 2. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Seeing clearly, intuitive, so getting that clarity, okay? If you see or like hear hawks, take a minute to think about like what it was that you were just maybe contemplating or writing, whatever you were just doing, like you do with angel numbers. You see 1111, you think, oh, what was I just thinking about, or what was I just doing, right? And then looking it up, right? So when you're seeing a hawk, taking a minute to just think about what it is that like was on your mind at that point. Because a lot of times it's big confirmations coming through. That happens with me a lot. Like yesterday when I was making the video about the hawk, one flew right over me. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a confirmation as well as like a message that is coming through, a download, if you want to call it, whatever kind of like what resonates for you, your higher self, your guide team, your ancestors, whatever you feel it is, that's what it is. If it just the hawk, for me, it's just the hawk. The hawk is one of my guides, like herself in itself is like its essence is about like that. Yes, is like part of my ancestral team, I believe for sure, because my grandfather loved birds for one, and the hawk was there very, very, very much. Like she showed back up. They showed back up if it's multiple ones because I hear a lot of them. When right after the day after my grandma passed, they showed up again, and they haven't really been around since last summer because it's winter time, right? But they showed up again after she passed away. So I feel it's definitely a connection with my ancestors. But for you guys, it can today, you guys, from the affirmation deck. What do our inner child need to know? Alrighty. Oh my god, this one comes out every goddamn time. I hate, like, I don't mind it. I know that's like more confirmation and shit, but I honestly, like, it's always the same cards. And there's like a whole deck here. Like, it happened to me this morning too, and I was like, no, I want a new card. Like, I want to see something different. Why do you keep sending me the same messages all the time? Here we go. Okay. We'll do this one. We'll do these three. Normally I'm only doing one of these, but we'll do three real quick. Oh, there's 4 here. Nope, I'm not doing 4. Okay. Aim big, chase dreams, live a golden life. What else am I here to do? And it's a golden retriever. So, like, don't be afraid to dream big. Nothing is unrealistic. Nothing is impossible. You can do anything. Don't doubt yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Obviously, like, you know, short-term goals will lead to the bigger long-term goals. So take baby steps. But don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to message that person. Guys, I have Tony Jones coming on my podcast this month. What? You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Like, that is out of my comfort zone. And February went so shitty. 3 out of the 4 people I had scheduled for February fucking canceled. So, like, February sucked. So now I don't feel unprepared. I've done it. Like, I know what I'm doing. But it's still, and I have her questions of it, but it's still super fucking frustrating. I have 3 pages of questions now that I worked really hard on, took hours to work on, and these people were just like, this or that or the third. And that's fine, like, whatever. But it is shitty, because it's like, if you agree to something, then you know what I mean, follow through with it, or don't agree to it. That's just how I feel. And I'm not mad at anyone about it. I'm not mad at the situation. I know everything happens for a reason, and like whatever, but it is frustrating for sure. So we're gonna finish up with these. I hear the drama. I see the drama. I fire up my jetpack and I blast away from the drama. And you know what's so funny? This is the one that kept showing up. Oh my god. This is the one that kept showing up. This is the first one that came out, right? And what's funny about it is that this morning, I was like, wait, what's going on with the witch talk drama on someone's live? Because they were like talking about it, but not talking about it. And she's like, you gotta catch up. And I'm like, I don't ever like see that shit. Like, my guides don't bring it to me. I don't ever like get involved, and like until like the end, I know, like I'll know about it when it's like past, when it's like old news, I'll find out about it. But I don't really care that much about it. So it's like, don't let yourself get caught up in that. Stay on your path, stay in your sovereignty, stay in your own energy, because that's literally just sucking people's energy, and it's not worth your time. The last one is, I can't change which way the river bends, so I might as well strap in and enjoy this strange little boat ride, okay? And he will bring a cooler. This is so cute. So yeah, this morning my reading was telling me to go with the flow, and don't resist change, and don't try and go upstream when the river's flowing the opposite way that you're trying. Like, don't resist it. Go with the flow. Be receptive to change. Be receptive and open to your abilities coming through in fullness, and being initiated into your potential, into your highest self, right? Alright guys, I love you. I'm gonna go get ready to go get this tattoo done. Alright, we're going to do a quick disconnection real quick. Spirit, I ask that you cleanse and clear my energy of anything that I may have picked up in this live, and disconnect from the collective energy now. Thank you. I ask that you send back any and all energy that is not mine or not of the highest good, or all of that good stuff, all of the stuff that I don't need, that's not serving me. Please send it back to where it came from. I have a whole thing, like an incantation written down, but I'm not going to get that right now. And I ask that my energy comes back to me fully cleansed and cleared, wrapped in love and light through source energy, in the highest good, in full, in wholeness, back to me now. I love you guys.